the tell them formula of the speech organization. By that, you already have your outline, and then eventually you'll be able to develop your ideas, especially your main idea from there. And once you have accomplished that, everything follows. And it will help your speech, whatever type of speech it would be, to be more structured and has a better flow. Could you imagine listening to a speaker going back? Excuse me. Could you imagine a speaker going over and over and over the same point for the next hour or so? What would happen to the audience? Exactly. So you have to have your main ideas developed already in your head, so that when you're developing your report to your teacher would not be able to reach the point where she says, "Didn't you just tell us that 5 minutes ago?" Parang basing ka balik-balik niya. Have you ever experienced that? Na sitahon mo sa inyong teacher? Or somebody in your class was told that. So to avoid that, you have to follow this, the tell them technique, okay? The 3 tell them technique is the best way to go. Okay, so why is an introduction important anyway? Why do you need to have an introduction? I've shown you the importance of the body. Now we go to the introduction. Please do not be confused on the una ng body, because body is the most important. The second is the introduction. The introduction makes a transition. It somehow gives you an idea what it's all going to be about. It sets the tone. If your introduction is about, let's say for example, if your introduction is going to be serious, it would give the audience an idea that the topic is serious. If the topic or the introduction was, let's say, a funny anecdote, you would expect as audience that the talk would be very light or perhaps even funny. So it is very important that an introduction should be well made. And most importantly, an introduction gives authority. Why is it important to give authority? Why is it important to have authority? If you're the speaker, why is it important to have authority? Any ideas? Why is it important to have authority? Dili authority nga mga saba, ha? That's not the type of authority we're talking about. Anyone wants an idea why it's called authority? Anyone? Like to try? Somebody gave an answer here. Butangan para ba yung dapitan, no? Anyone who would like to try? Why is it important to have authority? Come on. Sometimes, kanang best guess niyo sa inyong mind na hindi share para may sakto. Come on, let's try. I'm not going to give you a failing grade because I'm not a teacher. And I don't fail students unless I necessarily have to. I only failed 3 students before. Out of more than 300 in random. Come on. Anyone would like to try? Why is it important to have authority? Yes. Okay, let's give her a big round of applause for a very great soul. What's your name, please?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, okay. Why is it?
Being a speaker, the authority of being a speaker is very important, because authority gives emphasis to the audience, because it is the way or it is the process, it is the method of knowing on which the audience will really understand you. Because having authority gives the audience will give respect if the speaker was was on the high authority. So that's why, if the other is bad, of course they will listen to you. Of course, if they will listen to you, they will have a connection.
Give me a big round of applause. I couldn't have said it better. That's correct. Let me become a parrot for once. What he said is correct. If the speaker does not have the authority, then the audience will not listen to him at all or would not believe as to what he's saying. So sa introduction pa lang, you should have authority already. But authority, as I said earlier, does not mean na nangahaba a person. It should show that he knows what he is talking about and is not just taking ideas out of thin air. That's what authority means. That's correct. Ay, salamat. Okay. Next slide, man.